timers. I know there are some younger people that watch my channel every once in a while as well. I know that because I've received some comments from them. And I got to be honest. I can have an old guy like me write me and say, Bob, that was a great reaction. Really appreciate it. And I'm like, wow, that's really nice. But if like a 20-something writes me and says, Bob, dude, I watched your video. I really liked it. It was fun. Thanks. That means the world to me because it's coming from a group that normally wouldn't care less about anything that I have to say. And it means a lot. So if you're younger and you just happen to stumble across one of my videos, thank you for watching. And please leave a comment or message me or something. Let me know you're alive out there because, like I said, it means the world to me. So I want to talk a couple things really quick. Then we'll get into the video, I swear. I'm going to change things up a little bit. If you follow my videos, you know that I always play about halfway through the song, then I break and talk, and then I finish. The problem with that is I don't want to break more often because I think it just disrupts the flow of the song. But there are a lot of times I want to say something, and then by the time I finally break, I forget what it is. So I think what I'm going to do is across the bottom of the screen, I'm going to insert some comments during production. That way, as I come across things that I wanted to say that I really didn't, I can throw them in there. And it might be a little more fun for you because maybe you can kind of follow my thought process a little closer as the song is going on. So that'll be a change. I'm going to permanently dump the TV. And I'm just going to make the screen smaller, like I said, because I'm really trying to figure out a way to get more of my videos monetized because so many times they're cut off. But I'm going to move this TV screen up, make it smaller, and hopefully that'll satisfy them. And I'm going to be throwing comments in. So my goal is to still only pause one time during the video unless something amazing happens in the video and I just can't stand it and I got to stop it. So, okay, so all that, now you know. So 2 days ago, I threw out an offer to 1, my YouTube members, and 2, my Patreon members. And I basically said, first person to reply, I'll do a video reaction to any song that they want to hear. I got to admit, I was a little nervous about that because you don't know what you're going to get. And I rather quickly got 2 responses. So they are both locked in. And I'm going to start today with the Patreon request. And I really, really, really got to be honest. I was very much relieved when I saw the request and I saw 2 words, Lara Fabian. So I think this is going to be my fourth video I'll be reacting to from hers. And I don't even have to say how good she is because she's amazing. The song will be Je t'aime. And I think that's kind of close how you say in French. That means I love you, which probably everybody knows. And it's going to be a live cut from 2001. This is from Niles. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I know I asked him at one time. Or Nils. It may be pronounced differently than I'm saying it. I'm saying it probably very American. But I'm just going to go with Niles because that's kind of a name I've heard before. So if your name isn't Niles, it's going to change. It now has to be Niles. But either way, he's a great supporter of mine, and he chimes in a lot, and I really appreciate it. So, all right, let me get my headphones on. And we're going to be listening to some Lara Fabian, which is always a good thing. Hold on. Okay, so I'm back. I have relocated the screen, so it's up higher. I've dumped the TV. I think I got enough room down here where I can put some comments, so this should be good. As I always start out these things, guys, if you like the videos, please like, subscribe, and follow. I would really appreciate it. I'm really trying to get my numbers up, and anytime you guys can throw a little love my way by either clicking the thumbs up or subscribing or following, whatever the case, I appreciate everything, and I just hope I'm putting content out that you enjoy. So, okay. By request, by blind request, here is Lara Fabian. Let's hear what she has to do.
cours là. D'accord, petite fille, en moi, souvent te regarder, presque comme une mère, tu me bordais pour protéger. Je t'ai volé ce sang qu'on aurait pas dû partager. À bout de mots de rêve, je vais crier.
Wow, this is a beautiful moment.
Comme un fou, comme un soldat, comme une star au cinéma. Je t'aime, comme un loup, comme un roi, comme un homme que je
I've never seen
ne
anything
sais
like
pas.
this.
Tu vois, je t'aime. D'accord, je t'ai confié tous mes sourires, tous mes secrets, même ceux d'un seul un frère, et le gardien avoué. Dans cette maison de pierre, Satan nous regardait danser. J'ai tant voulu la guerre de corps qui se faisaient la paix.
This is crazy.
Je t'aime comme un fou, comme un soldat, comme une star de cinéma. Je t'aime, comme un loup, comme un roi, comme un homme que je ne suis pas. Tu vois, je t'aime comme ça.
Okay, I need to pause this because we're getting through the song. Man, where do you begin on this? I'm really glad I'm going to put some comments in here. This was very timely. What an incredibly touching and moving moment, not only for Lara, and she was clearly touched by that, but for the crowd as well, and even for us listening here on YouTube. Wow, you could almost see this coming. Even before she started singing, the crowd seemed fairly anxious or worked up. I kind of sensed like something was up, but I never dreamed it would play out like this. Seeing her response, I think, to all the love and admiration that the crowd is clearly throwing her way is such a wonderful thing to see. She's legitimately touched, you guys. If you look at her facial expression, look at her jaw. I mean, she's dumbfounded. She's just shocked how the crowd is responding to her. The mere fact that the piano started playing as the crowd started singing made this special. If everyone just would have stopped and just let the crowd sing, it wouldn't have been so impactful, if you will. But the piano guy, hats off for him, because he saw what was happening and he's like, I'm going with this. I'm going to just start playing. And he started the piano and everybody else kind of took over. Wow, this was... And as far as the song goes, I have no idea what she's singing or saying in the song. But honestly, for this moment, does that even matter? This video clearly is all about the love and support that the crowd is showing her at this event. And what a wonderful thing to see. So, okay, let's go ahead and finish this. And we will definitely talk some more. Look at her.
Tu vois, je t'aime comme ça.
Wow.
Tu vois, je t'aime comme ça.
That is something. Look at the crowd.
Alors ça.
Okay. Boy, even my eyes are starting to water up. What a beautifully unique performance we just saw here. I've seen a lot of videos, especially in the last year, but I've never seen anything quite like this. If it wasn't for the fact that I cried so much this last week after losing my dog, I would have more watery eyes than I already have now. I'm just cried out after losing my dog. It was just horrible. So even when she's singing a little softer, I think, than she normally would. I think significantly softer, to assure that she doesn't sing over the crowd. It's like she's almost given into them, and she's kind of turned the song over to the crowd, which is just so unique. I think she did that because she was just so incredibly taken back by this moment. You can see it in her face that she's seeing all this appreciation that they're throwing her way. This whole moment, I believe, is what artists, I think, kind of dream of. Most people don't ever see anything like this. To receive that level of love and recognition from people who appreciate and love her, and especially her art, is got to be the best. And wow, what a special moment. And like I said, I am really glad I'm allowing myself to throw some comments in here, because I'm sure by now that you've watched this, you would have seen I've probably thrown a number of comments in there. So, okay, let me get my headphones off, and I'll be back for my final thoughts. Hold on. Okay. Wow. that was really something exciting to watch. I came into this video assuming that I would be making comment after comment on how wonderful Lara's voice is, and how she sang the song, and what the lyrics meant, and how it can impact me. And instead, I find myself talking about the crowd's voices. Boy, things change quickly. This is a perfect example on how music can so easily bring people together. You got a room full of people that don't know each other, that basically at this moment became one. And there was not a person in that room that was not touched by this. Oh gosh, sorry. Once again, I forgot to turn my phone down. There wasn't a person in this room that wasn't touched in some way, an emotional way, by this whole event. The little that Lara actually did sing, she sounded beautiful, but in such an emotional way, more emotional than I've ever seen. I will be honest, though, because I keep it real, as I always say here on Modern Life for the 70s Mind. This for me would have been fine on this one song. But if that whole event carried from song to song to song, I got to be honest, I would feel a little ripped off. I paid good money to go to her concert and I want to hear the artist sing. But it almost looked, the way the crowd was pumped up, didn't it kind of look like maybe this was like an encore and she came out and that's why the crowd was so up for everything? I'm thinking, I could be wrong. If any of, I did talk to somebody who said they were at a bunch of her concerts. So if that's what the case is, and if you were actually at this, please let me know. And again, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but because I love this video, but one song would be fine. Every song that she sings probably wouldn't be so fine because I would walk away from the concert acting, or at least feeling like, I didn't even get to hear her sing. So I am not sure that, I'm actually quite sure, let me phrase that differently, that this is one of those moments that Lara will never forget. And to this day, because this was from 2001, I believe, I'm sure she still thinks about this. It had to be special. And nor should she forget it. She earned this by being the person that she is. And if she wasn't that person, this wouldn't have happened. This is such a wonderful way for the people to say thank you back to her. So what a great video to watch. Niles, if that's how you pronounce your name, excellent request. Thank you very much. One down and one to go. And I think I'm going to be okay. So, all right, guys, listen, please like, subscribe, and follow if you enjoyed this. If not, if you could please do it just out of the kindness of your heart. And I will talk to you guys next time, all right? Peace out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.